Uh-huh. Okay. I know. I'm just doing other songs. Not counting. How many more minutes?
Nothing's about you, accusations we both know are. It's not true what they say about you. It's not true what they say about you. Generous and kind, never proud, slowly tried to bring back the image of your face from the memory side. I tried so hard to find it, but didn't catch it all from what had gone wrong. Said I don't know what I can say I don't know what I can save you from. I asked you to come over more than half an hour. You were at my door. I never really known you, but I realized that the one you will be for. I changed into somebody whom I wouldn't mind to put the kettle on. Still I don't know what I can save you from. I know what I can save you from. Without giving anything away, I can say it's by the sea. It's a house that used to be the home of a friend of mine. Without giving anything away, we find ships inside of bottles is white, but the paint is coming on. I didn't know if you wanted to, but I came to pick you up. You didn't even hesitate, and now you and me are on our way. I think we bought everything we need. Don't look back, don't think of the other places you should have been. It's a good thing that you came along with me. Gold in the air of summer, you'll shine like gold in the air of summer. You'll shine like gold in the air of summer. You'll shine like gold in the air of summer.
Hello, hello. Oh, it's working. Oh my gosh. This is good. Okay, everybody, this is the part of the show. Okay, catch a bubble. Okay, catch a bubble. Yeah, man, that's a good bubble. Okay, if you can hear my voice, clap 2 times. Okay, some of you people didn't clap. If you can hear my voice, clap 2 times. Better. Okay. Man, there's a really nice sort of reverb sort of feel. It's good. Everybody, welcome to the DePrickles abode. This is Moonshot number 3, which it's really great. And if you'll notice, there was a list of 12 artists that we invited to, Michelle said, please come and grace our home with your presence. And you'll notice that Liz Longley and Seth Glier, if you go back and look at that list of 12, they are amazingly absent from that list, okay? And, well, so the deal is they've both performed for us in our home at least 3 times. And we love them, and basically, we wouldn't be having the concert series in our home without Seth and Liz and the amazing relationship Michelle started with them, all because of my 41st birthday, something like that, which was longer ago than I'd care to talk about. But tonight we have something super special. Little J Mac, Big J Mac, and my daughter Grace DePrisco. They're going to open us up with a couple of tracks. One of them you know, one of them you don't. Grace will make an introduction, her coach. I'm not going to spoil it. Welcome to our home. We love you. To everybody out there, we love you. Oh, this is important. We start this Moonshot Concert, like the whole idea is that this is a nonprofit now where there is somebody in need, somebody not Michelle, who maybe is going through a terminal or bad, nasty event, and they need some life spilled into them. And the idea is that this will be kind of like a make-a-wish, but it's a make-a-concert wish. And that's what Moonshot is. And we had talked about it and thought, gosh, if by the end of this series we could come up and make $25,000, that would be something. We're 3 in, and the total right now is $26,300. So, and I do want to give a big shout out to Comerica Bank. Truthfully, I don't bank at Comerica, but I may start. they made a big fat donation. So thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Can you feel the goosebumps?
If you have found yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. Our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. That's when I need it. I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. That's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep. Today I will sing a song beside you. You ever forget how much you really mean to me? Every day I will remind you. Whoa. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. 'Cause that's what when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. That's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Always have my shoulder when you cry. Oh, never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2. You'll be there. Supposed to do, oh yeah. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you. I need the page. I need the other page. I need the other page. I need the other page over there.
1, 2, 2. Hey, hello everybody. My name is Annalise. I'm Coach Annie, and I do work with Gracie. I work with J-Mac. I work with Vivian. I work with all ages of kids, big kids and little kids. And I'm their voice teacher and music teacher. And Grace and I were working together, and we just somehow went off on a tangent. And we started to write a little song together, and this song's called Kinda Like You, Kinda Like Me. And we both worked on it, but I left it all up to Grace. And she can dedicate this to whomever she wants to dedicate, but I think it's dedicated to Mom and everybody who's got friendships and who are going to grow up and still stay friends. So that's what this song's about. Wow.
We both like music, we both sing songs, and when we see each other we can talk all day long. You bring a smile to my face, it's perfect when you're here. It's nice to have you near so all my fears disappear. I hope you feel the same way so we can always say kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. Kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. Can't wait to be with you, but we've got to grow up. It feels like forever and it can feel tough. Does it ever cross your mind how things can really be between you and me? I hope you feel the same way so we can always say kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. Kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. We're the same, yet we're so different. We're the same, yet we're so different. We're the same, yet we're so different. We're so different. I keep your name in my heart. I hope we never have to be apart. It's crazy how I feel. Someday it may be real. I hope you feel the same way so we can always say kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. Kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. Kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh. Kinda like you, kinda like me, ooh, ooh.
All right. First of all, let's give another round of applause for these courageous, talented young kids. That's not easy to do that, especially a song that you wrote. Wow. So cool. So cool. And I will have everyone know that there was a moment in that first song where there was a mess up, and guess whose fault it was? This guy! I'm gonna own that. You guys did an incredible job, and I blew it. But you guys sounded amazing from start to finish. This one's an emotional one for me. This is a song that really started a deep connection between Greg and Michelle and I and my wife Rebecca during, I think, Michelle's either first or second chemo session. I went to play for them when Michelle was my attending in medical school. And at that point, you know, I showed up and I'd been playing music for a while or whatever, and I asked them if they had any requests, you know, and they asked for Rammstein, which I was like, okay, not like the kind of music that I would think of playing during a chemo session, but if you don't know who Rammstein is, it's like death metal. The song is called Du hast. That's like their most famous song. Du hast mich. And it means you hate me. I'm like, okay, well, this is not the most, you know, appropriate for this moment, but if this is what you guys like, this is what I'm gonna play. And so we did that, and then they were like, oh, do you know any Colin Hay? And I only knew one Colin Hay song. And it just turned out to be just the most perfect song in the most tragically beautiful way. And it's just connected us for well over a decade. I drink your coffee every morning. Comes from a place that's far away. And when I'm done, I feel like talking. Without you here, there is less to say. Don't want you thinking I'm unhappy. What is closer to the truth? If I lived till I was 102, I just don't think I'll ever get over you. No longer move to drink strong whiskey. I shook the hand of time, and I knew that if I lived till I could no longer climb my stairs, I just don't think I'll ever get over you. A face that dances and haunts me. Laughter still ringing in my ear. I still find pieces of your presence here. Here and even after all these years. And I don't want you thinking that I don't get asked to dinner, because I'm here to say I sometimes do. And even though I may still feel the touch of love, I just don't think I'll ever get over you. If I lived till I was 102, I just don't think I'll ever. I just don't think I'll ever. I just don't think I'll ever get over you. And for those of you who don't know, actually right up on the wall right there, that's a painting that we gifted to Greg and Michelle of them dancing to that song at Greg's surprise party. And in the background, next to the Christmas tree, you can see a white dress holding up a mic. That's because we didn't have a mic stand. And that was my pregnant wife sitting in the background holding that up. And on you know, the canvas there, that's actually the musical notation for that song, the Colin Hayes song. So, you guys can't imagine how much this means to me for all of this to come together the way that it did, the way that the whole world honestly came together, and the texts and emails and the DMs and the tags, and it's just it's one of the most special, touching things that I've ever been a part of in my entire life, and I will ever be a part of in my entire life. And to be able to take, and I've talked about this before, for them to take this thing that the whole world wants for them, and to try to figure out how to make other people benefit from it, is just like, that just speaks to the character of Greg and Michelle. And I respect you guys so much. And I respect everyone who has supported this mission from the beginning. And we can't let this stop. Let's keep going. Tonight we're raising money for an incredible nonprofit foundation, the Samuel Pampel Foundation, and they support kids with cancer who are in need. And so tonight, by donating to Music Meets Medicine and Moonshot Concerts, you are donating to the Samuel Pampel Foundation. And they're going to do some really wonderful things with that money. So I'm a little emotional if you can't tell. I think it's time for the next guest to come on and to just blow us all away.
Hey, that was awesome. Hey, so I'm not the next guest. Spoiler alert. Okay. Gosh, you would all be mortified if I just started. If the kids would run out of here like this place is on fire. It would be awesome. So anyway, I don't know if you could tell, but I sort of made my wife dance with me there. She was maybe a little hesitant. But if you don't know, tomorrow is our 17th anniversary. And that's right. It's a prime number year. It's going to be a good one. And I wasn't going to give up the chance to dance that dance with her. So thank you for indulging me. Thank you. She puts me first so many times. She really didn't want to do that. So, okay. So I just have one other thing before I introduce the amazing performer coming. If you guys have trained with me, there may be some residents or residents watching, or maybe people I knew who went to med school together. Shout out to Rick Wepperman. What you guys know is that I am annoying about being right, like annoying. J-Mac said that the Rammstein song, Du hast, is about I hate you. And I've got Dieter over here, and he's shaking his head no, because Dieter knows that this song, Du hast, is actually a traditional German wedding song. And it means, Du hast means you have asked. You have asked. And it's like, so this song is like, do, 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 do. And it's like she's asked, but like, because you've asked, now I like have to wrestle with some sort of angst or something. I don't know all, we can get Dieter to maybe tell us during the intermission. We'll get him to come. But, and then just one other thing. Anybody in the men's bathroom, like downstairs, the powder bath, that's all compliments of Dieter. Dieter's the best plumber in the world, that's all I'm saying. Okay, sorry for the in-home audience, because you're missing out. This is an amazing thing. Okay, so it's my pleasure now to introduce Liz Longley, who, lovely, talented, amazing. At least 10-20% of the people in this audience have seen her before. When they found out she's coming back, they're like, we're coming, she's amazing. We heard her on Sirius XM radio when we were trapped in a cabin with no outside world, but access to the coffee house radio station. And she had a song called When You've Got Trouble, and we may hear that tonight. Anyway, we love you. I notice a few empty seats in the front. If anybody in the back, I'm calling you guys, there are like 4 empty seats. I would love it if people would come sit in the seats. This is not church, and you will not be embarrassed. I won't call on you again, but if you don't come sit, I'm going to call on you, and I'm going to name your like childhood fear. Okay. This is Liz Longley. Give it up.
Hello. I am honored to be here tonight and already just so moved by everything that everyone has shared tonight. Thank you, Greg and Michelle, for welcoming us into your home and allowing us to be with you. I can't believe tomorrow's your 17th anniversary. I'll have to play some love songs. Oh, thank you. There we go. Are you getting a guitar signal? Okay. I wasn't looking, no love never crossed my mind. You came along, talking all sweet and slow and kind. Look what you've done, you changed the game. Just that look in your eyes and the way you say my name. You got that way. You got a way of making everything alright. You got that way. You got a way of waltzing in and changing my whole life. Can't you see you changed my life? 'Cause you got that way. Most love don't last. If it ever gets this far at all, the odds are stacked against us. But I know I'll never fall, 'cause you stand so strong. You stand so strong in my heart. Whether we're alone together or a million miles apart, you got that way. You got a way of making everything alright. You got that way. You got a way of waltzing in and changing my whole life. Can't you see you've changed my life? 'Cause you got that way. I know I was stubborn, just a woman looking for the man of her dreams. But you're all that, yeah, you're all that and more to me. You got that way. You got a way of making everything alright. Oh, you got that way. You got a way of waltzing in and changing my whole life. Can't you see you've changed my life? 'Cause you got it. You got it. You got that way. Well, I'm originally from a small town outside of Philadelphia, and I moved to Nashville, Tennessee to make music about 12 years ago. And this is one of the first songs I wrote when I moved there. And it's called Memphis, not Nashville. It didn't sing as well. TV's on again, you're watching the weatherman, and I know you're thinking about leaving when the skies are clear. Well, I wouldn't stand in your way, I wouldn't try to make you stay. I'd watch you get in your car, I know you wouldn't get far from here. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, you wouldn't make it home. Take that lonely road and you'll realize your mistake. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, I know you'd come around. You'd think of all the things that you could have done, wonder what it was you were running from, and all you'd miss. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. I fell in love with you, there was nothing we couldn't get through. We had our doubts, we talked them out till the sun went down. And now I sit here at home, waiting on the telephone. The skies are clear, but you're not here, so I just keep telling myself you wouldn't make it to Memphis, you wouldn't make it home. Take that lonely road and you'll realize your mistake. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, I know you'd come around. You'd think of all the things that you could have done, wonder what it was you were running from, and all you'd miss. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. Change your mind, and maybe you just need time. Still I can't help but cry. You wouldn't make it to Memphis, you wouldn't make it halfway. You take that lonely road and you'll realize this was all one big mistake. You ain't going to Memphis, I know you'll come around. If we never had a chance, could you live with that? You better breathe it all in when you're looking back. Just think of all the things you could have done, wonder what it was you were running from, and all you'd miss. You wouldn't make it to Memphis. Now, Greg and Michelle had some requests, and pretty much everything on the list that I'm playing tonight is something that they asked for. But this one is a song that I felt moved to play. It's a song that makes me think of how Greg and Michelle live in this world and treat other people and have just the biggest, most generous, kind hearts. And this is a song by the Alternate Roots. It's called Nothing More. To be humble, to be kind, it is the giving of the peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no to be bold, to be brave. It is the thinking that the heart can still be saved, and the darkness can come quick, but the danger's in the anger and the hanging on to it. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. Tell me what it is that you see, a world that's full of endless possibility. These heroes don't look like they used to, they look like you do. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. We are how we treat each other and nothing more. We are how we treat each other. Well, I guess this next song is really the reason why I'm even lucky enough to be here tonight. This is a song I wrote in my college dorm many, many years ago. Oops, I pushed the little button again. And there we go. And it made its way onto Sirius XM radio, and I always call it the Sensitive Singer-Songwriter channel. But what this song, writing this song taught me is that everyone can put their own story into a song and find meaning in it, and I'm so glad that it means something to you. This is called When You've Got Trouble. It's about loving someone through their hardest moments. It's got to be in tune, though. Tuning guitars is so interesting, isn't it? You know what? I think you're all just really hot. Really hot. And and the change in temperature is just a little finicky on this thing. Okay, we're getting there. You've been kicking in your sleep, tossing and turning relentlessly, and I know you'd be lying if you told me you were fine. And you've been screaming in your head, swallowing that I know you would have said if you would just breathe. Oh, my heart is tangled all around you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. So what do you need? I'll kiss you awake when you've had a bad dream, and I'll tell you make it up as I go, or I'll sing you a song that I know that you know. It goes, my heart is tangled all around you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. You and I live like the tree and the vine. Oh, my darling, we're so delicately intertwined. I'll ease your pain 'cause you've eased mine. Oh, my heart, it's tangled all around you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. Check 1, 2. Well, I'm going to play a song that Greg and Michelle requested. This is called Fine. I'm going to need your snaps on this one, so. So you got a job and bought a house and fell in love with someone else. All right, all right. Yeah, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. You and me, can we agree the best thing that we ever did was say goodbye? Though it killed us at the time. I've been thinking about the stupid mistakes that we made, and maybe it wasn't all a waste. Thank you. All those nights we stayed up crying, fighting through the hardships, yelling at the top of our lungs. Well, maybe it was meant to be, 'cause I know I was part of the pain that got you where you are today, and you're strong. Now that you're not mine, you're doing fine. Well, you heard my tires screeching, ran down the driveway screaming how you'd never love again. Do you know that's what you said? That's what you said. Now I couldn't get those sad words out of my head. Now you can thank me for leaving, for running out of reasons, for giving up. Or you can hate the heart that hurt you, but I'm the one that showed you that baby you'd be better off. You deserve a better love. All those nights we stayed up crying, fighting through the hardships, yelling out the top of the lungs. Well, maybe it was meant to be, 'cause I know I was part of the pain that got you where you are today, and you're strong. Now that you're not mine, you're doing fine. Na 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 na. Well, fine. I've been thinking about the stupid mistakes that we made. All those nights we stayed up crying, yelling at the top of our lungs. I know I was part of the pain that got you where you are today, and Thank you, guys. Well, now I know you can snap. Can you sing? I'm putting you to work. I know Gracie can. She sure can. That was a beautiful song, Gracie. Kind of like you, kind of like me is going to be stuck in my head for a long time. Yay! Yeah, it's on Spotify next week. It drops. I'm going to play you a song that your part's going to be really easy. I'm going to say, you'll say, hey, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah. I know the lyrics are complicated, but I think you can do it. This is a song all about letting go of the things that no longer serve you. It's about letting go of baggage that you carry with you for too long. So put your story into it. This is called Funeral for My Past. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Try it. Once I turn my guitar on, you can try it. Ready? There we go. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I held a funeral for my past today. Laid it in the ground where it's meant to stay. With the roots, the dirt, pain and the hurt. I held a funeral for my past today. I got down on my knees, dug up a mighty grave, made room for all the darkness, the anger and the shame. So deep, it never haunts me, gone forever and always. I held a funeral for my past today. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. While I've been cutting roses, never thought this day would come. Me and my shadow, we were living as one. Every day I tried to fight it, my demons always won. Till I stopped fighting, till I let the light in. Oh, and I could not help but tremble, I could not help but cry. There was something holy about it, just watching it die. Right there as I stood, right before my eyes, up from the ashes, up from the ashes, my phoenix did rise. Hey, 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 yeah. So come, gather round. What will you lay to rest? Whatever kills you slowly, don't give it one more breath. Let it go, let it be. Let it rest here in peace. Lay it down at the funeral for your past today. Sing it one more time. Hey, 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 Thank you for singing with me. Well, this next song I retired, but when Greg and Michelle ask you to do a song, you say, yes, I will play that song. So I wrote this song when I graduated from college. Our final assignment was to write a rap song, and I had never done such a thing. And so I just couldn't think of anything to write about until I came across my old Girl Scout vest on spring break. And I was like, that's it, I'm gonna write about being a Girl Scout. Are you a Girl Scout? Yeah? Okay, this is for Gracie. What? Lately everyone be doubting me and hating on my name. They say I ain't a thug, but hey, I made up the game. I be repping my hood since I was just a child, selling Girl Scout cookies like they're going out of style. I be piling up G's like 50 cents, going out in the town, riding around in my Benz. It never ends. My game's like 10-0. I'm trading dough for dough. I'm looking out for my bros. It goes on and on. I sell them till they're gone. Peanut butter patties till the break of dawn. Dough for dough, I'm trading dough for dough, yo. Dough for dough, I'm trading dough for dough, yo. Now everywhere I go, I be a trendsetter. I'm a go-getting, money-betting rule bender. So goodbye Chips Ahoy and Dunkaroos. No more Keebler elves for me and you. Trade them in for some caramel delights. You can heat them up, freeze them up, any way you like. If you ever need a buzz, I'm the girl to tell. I'm the quick fix bakery witch, double L from hell. Dough for dough, I'm trading dough for dough, yo. Dough for dough, I'm trading dough for dough for dough, yeah. This one's for the Girl Scouts tonight. Dough for dough, I'm trading dough for dough. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Check 1, 2. This is a hard left turn from that part of my catalog, but there's really no way to come back from that. So we're just gonna act like it didn't happen. I'm gonna play you a song that I wrote about my grandmother. This is a song called Unraveling. Boxes and baskets of all her old things, porcelain dolls, portrait paintings. She swore they'd be worth something. They're just gathering dust in my attic somewhere, and she's lost in a room where she sits and she stares. Her mind as blank as the walls, her memory as vacant as the halls. And I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven into every part of me. She is unraveling. She is unraveling. She looks in my eyes and asks me my name, and every 5 minutes I tell her the same. She smiles, but it's cold and dead, and I'm screaming out loud in my head, 'cause I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven every part of me, and she is unraveling. She is unraveling. I tried to pull her back, stories and photographs of her children who love her, sisters and brothers she can't remember, but how could a heart forget? I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven into every part of me. She is unraveling. She is unraveling. I've been tearing through boxes on nights I can't sleep, searching for memories of who she used to be. This is a song about growing up. Goodbye, yellow walls. I'm peeling my pictures off you, running my fingers by you one last time. I laughed and I cried in your corners. Mama cradled me in this room, and as soon as I could stand, she penciled every inch I grew. Goodbye. Goodbye, hardwood floor. I danced many dances on you. Went from little girl Mary Jane's to sneakers for soccer games and high heels on Saturday nights. Goodbye. Swinging from the old tree, running through the yard, my first kiss on the front porch, and driving my first car. There are memories in these floorboards, deep within the walls, and even when I'm gone, they'll still echo through these halls. Goodbye, little white house. I dreamt all my dreams inside you. Some went astray, some faded away, and some came true. The man I waited for, he's standing at the door, and he found us a place to call home. A little white house of our own. Well, I would love to play you a new one. For a lot of you, these are all new, so it doesn't really matter. But I just wrote this song a couple days ago, and I wrote it for my daughter who just turned 1. And I just, I played this for my mom, and she said, well, why isn't your daughter in there? And I said, because it's for her. So this is a little song. I don't even know what it's called yet, but thank you in advance for letting me test it out on you. Old friends, handwritten notes, last night's campfire, smelling your clothes, sound of the rain against the windows, some things you can't get enough of, someone who knows just by the look on your face, kind of laughter that makes your belly ache. Sunday mornings and mama's pancakes, some things you can't get enough of. Just when you've had it with the world, the way it twists you up, it's wicked and it's rough. It pulls you back in, you want to look away. The madness is mundane, but you're swept up again. The sky, the way it looks tonight. Some things you can't get, some things you can't get, some things you can't get enough of. Can you? The best dog you ever had, smiling up at you with her chin in your lap. Just enough time for an afternoon nap. Some things you can't get enough of. A back scratching, just the right spot. One more cup in the coffee pot. A song that unties your soul from a knot. Some things you can't get enough of. Just when you've had it with the world, the way it twists you up, it's wicked and it's rough. It pulls you back in, you want to look away. The madness is mundane, but you're swept up again. The sky, the way it looks tonight. Some things you can't get, some things you can't get, some things you can't get enough of. Can you? Some things I can't get enough of.
Some things you can't get enough of. Okay, then call it that. But that's really long. Oh, do it like that? Acronyms? Like Sticio, that's what it's called. Sticio. Thank you for breaking that down for me. No? Okay.
I'm going to play a couple of new songs for you, and then we're going to take a little intermission right after me. And the very talented Seth Glier, who I was lucky to tour with for many years when we were this big, is going to play you some amazing music. This is a new song called Mystery. It's a mystery to me that we're even here at all, spinning 1,000 miles an hour. From above we look so small, standing in the kitchen, wondering what's for dinner. It's all a grand illusion. Are we all just lost in the space in between? Are we really here for a moment or eternity? And is time a miracle or a tragedy? Are we all just lost? It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. I have seen the power of that which I cannot hold. How love can rip you wide open and still be the best thing you've ever known. Now we're dancing in the kitchen, holding it together. It's all a grand illusion. We can't live forever. Are we all just lost in the space in between? Are we really here for a moment or eternity? And is time a miracle or a tragedy? Are we all just lost? It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Oh, this world will never make sense. And somehow we believe that we give much more than we get. But we get and we get and we get. Are we all just lost in the space in between? Are we really here for a moment or eternity? And it's time a miracle or a tragedy? Are we all just lost? It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. Maybe someday we're gonna grow up when our wild and reckless ways wear off. We're gonna wonder where the time all went, kicking ourselves for the money we spent. Well, life's sunny days, dark days, rich days, broke days, birthdays, bad days, buffets and bellyaches. Some days I wonder how we ever survive. Some days I can't believe we live this life. And tonight we got it so good, how we got it. My God, we got it so good. Wouldn't change it if we could, how we got it. It's good how we got it. My God, how we get it so good. And baby, someday we might regret the wine and the weed and the cigarettes. Hey, were we kidding? Why'd we ever do that? We're gonna live it up and never look back. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll have high days, low days. Things will go sideways. Soirees, ballets, broken down on highways. Hey, baby, this stories live on. We'll be singing, swinging, finger picking this song. Singing tonight, we got it so good, how we got it. My God, we got it so good, wouldn't change it if we could. How we got it, it's good, how we got it. My God, how we get it so good. Young love, dumb luck, what the good stuff is made of. Making babies, Hail Marys, and oh, how time flies. We can't waste our days worried what's next. 'Cause baby, who knows how many we get. And tonight, we got it so good, how we got it. My God, we got it so good, wouldn't change it if we could. How we got it, it's good, how we got it. My God, how we get it so good. So good, yeah. So good. Thank you again for having me here, Michelle and Greg. It's an honor to be here with you tonight. And thank you all for supporting Music Meets Medicine. And to everyone who's watching online, please make a donation because your money is going to such an important cause. So thank you, J-Mac, for all that you did, for shining a light on this and getting this all together. I'm in awe of just the support for this whole thing. It's really magical. I'll leave you with a song that maybe you know, hopefully. If you don't, it's okay. This is a Jackie Wilson song. You know what, just as I said Jackie Wilson? Probably. Ooh, sorry. Thank you to JT on sound. Lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quenching my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. And now once I was downhearted, and disappointment was my only friend. But then you came, he soon departed, and I never saw his face again. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Yeah, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I'm so glad I finally found you. 'Cause you're my one in a million girls. That's why I whip my loving arms around you, so I can stand up and face the world. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Thank you all so much. So much love for Michelle and Greg.
Give it up for Liz Longley. Woo! Okay, we have a 15-minute intermission starting now, and then you're going to hear from Tony Pampel. Yes.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning in a running apartment in a capital city in a Catholic country. Got my back on the carpet and my feet to the ceiling to get the blood flowing, to numb the pain I'm feeling.
The more I know about you, the more I know I want you, the less I care about who was there before I found you. The more I know about you, the more I know I want you, the less I care about who was there before I found you.
Yesterday she took me to a wintry garden, past the forest of conscience, on a curvy road. With every hour passing, I started to believe in the bubble I've been dreaming, had a floor and a ceiling. To be with someone so precious that it makes me anxious, to be there by the target and know that I can miss it. I never felt so lonely as when you came and saw me. In the following moment, took your eyes off me.
The more I know about you, the more I know I want you, the less I care about who was there before I found you. The more I know about you, the more I know I want you, the less I care about who was there before I found you.
I heard them whisper and say bad things about you, accusations we both know are wrong. It's not true what they say about you. It's not true what they say about you. I know you as generous and kind, never blind to the injustice of this crazy world. I know you as humble and fair. How can anyone expect you to solve all the problems addressed to you? They are too many and you house too few. tell you who you are. I heard them calling your name in a way that's supposed to make you feel bad for the mess your father made. They wanna open your wounds again, turn the eyes of the world away from their own well-hidden crimes. I wanna tell you that I love you, but I know you can't hear me now. I know you can't hear me now. Don't let them tell you, don't let them tell you who you are. Don't let them tell you, don't let them tell you who you are. Don't let them tell you, don't let them tell you who you are. Don't let them tell you who you are. Don't let them tell you, don't let them tell you who you are. Don't let them tell you, don't let them tell you who you are. Fever, you got fever, 'cause you had too much fun with someone who now is gone and can't take care of you. Fever, you got fever, driving around on your scooter in Christmas time with funky clothes that don't take care of you. Now you feel warm and cold and warm and cold, warm and cold and warm and cold, warm. Fever, you got fever, been retired for taking care of that same one who now is gone and can't take care of you. Fever, I got fever too, of a different kind. It makes me want, it makes me crave to be with you most every second of the day. And I feel warm and cold and warm and cold, warm. Warm and cold and warm and cold, warm. should have known the things to which you prone. I never thought you could do this. I should have known the things to which you prone. I never thought you could do this. Yours are cold. I know you'll tell me you're home. Not to fall, I lean against the wall. Without giving anything away, I can say it's by the sea. It's a house that used to be the home of a friend of mine.
La 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 la, la 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 la.
Cool. Hey, Greg, we're good. Yeah. Oh yeah, just grab this mic out. Yeah, yeah. You're not messing with my jam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go. We know that Tony's got the mic now, because here it goes. And I'll call him out by name, too. I'll say Scott Klumpner. Here we go. Thanks, guys. Hey, first of all, I had a prepared speech ready for this, but it was clearly not good enough. It's kind of strange. I looked at the lineup today, and I saw everybody, and I'm 100% the least talented person that you're hearing from tonight. So I'm not even always right like Greg. Listen, I'm not. That worked. All right. I'm not going to keep you very long because I wrote this for before the intermission, and you all had to go to the bathroom, so it was quick. But we changed that. So listen, I just want to say some thank yous. First of all, thank you to the DePrisco family. This is an amazing thing that you guys are doing, and I am so honored to be a part of it. I'm standing here right now, and I cannot help but be reminded, and I wasn't going to say this part, it came to me a minute ago, but the last time that I was looked out on a room with this much love was February 1st, 2020. And that was when I turned around from the front pew of a church at my 7-year-old son's funeral, and I saw all of the people who were there and the legacy that he had created. And so I want to say thank you to you guys, thank you to everybody who is in this room, and thank you to everybody. I don't know which camera I'm supposed to look at, so I'll do that one. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who has shared this and donated. The donations are huge, but more importantly, thank you to everybody who shared this with your friends, your family, your loved ones, who got out there and told them about what Music Meets Medicine, Moonshot Concert, Samuel Allen Pampel Foundation are working to create together. That's huge. Guys, my wife, our board, and we are the smallest part of the Samuel Allen Pampel Foundation. We do the very least. The biggest parts are really the legacy that my son left behind that I mentioned before, and all of you guys. Without our friends and supporters, there is no Samuel Allen Pampel Foundation. None of this stuff happens. But because you are there, there's 3 missions that are being fulfilled. As the voice of Sam's legacy, you guys advocate for and raise funds for pediatric cancer so that hopefully this disease is eradicated in all of its nasty, nasty flavors. As the heart of the legacy that my son left, you guys support organizations that support families that are in the fight right now. We know that the fight's not ending anytime soon. And these are organizations that they don't just wrap their arms around the patient so that they can bolster their bravery and their spirit so they can fight for one more day, but they wrap their arms around the entire family, siblings, fathers, mothers, so that hopefully there's one less family that's torn apart by this disease. And as the loving arms of Sam's legacy, you guys directly support medical intervention and treatments for families right here in Dallas-Fort Worth. The families don't know that you do that. The families don't know that we do that. Nurses call us when there are families who have fallen through all of the other cracks, and they say, we need help because this family needs this treatment and they can't get it without you. And so all that family ever hears is, this has been taken care of for you. And having been there, I can't even put words behind how much that means. So thank you all so much for helping me fill the giant shoes left behind by my 7-year-old boy. We could not live up to that legacy alone. So thank you. And now, the very, very talented Mr. Seth Glier.
So, Tony Pampel, my heart couldn't, I don't know if it could be fuller. Thank you. That's amazing. It is. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love here. Okay, so Seth is amazing, and you're going to hear more. But what I need to tell people, while Seth is playing his lovely songs, there's an auction going on. There is still time to maybe, for a guitar, there's a guitar auction. Seth may have signed it in his brilliant hand, and Liz signed it as well, so it's one of a kind. It's really, and we're going something different. This is a Black Beauty guitar. It's black with this silver, gold-like signatures. Yeah, check it out and bid like crazy. And now my good friend Seth Glier is gonna just knock your socks off. Oh, hold on, I see like 4 seats in the front. If there's anybody in the back, this is not church. Yes, I mean it. Come to the front, or again, I'm coming to get your drinks. There's somebody back there that's in a boot, and I know that they don't have to come to the front, but anybody else, come en frente, por favor. Las sillas en frente, por favor. Okay? Thank you. Love you guys.
Cool. Thanks, Greg.
What if this is the beginning, not the beginning of the end? A wisdom that's awakening, coming back around again. Underneath the canopies, the bees are stretching out their wings. If you could stand still enough to listen, you hear a symphony of little things. Dragonflies and toadstools, tadpoles and whirlpools. We all belong to, we all belong to, we all belong to the river. So rise. She was standing in the old grove, like what water does to stone. I closed her eyes and felt her throat choke. A choir rising, she is not alone. Cicadas and timbers, the spider web quivers. We all belong, we So rise, 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 rise. We put the bands back in the rivers where the beavers build their homes. A mother bear crosses a bridge of wilderness from Yosemite to Yellowstone. A deer in the meadow, shadows of sparrows. We all belong, we all belong to, we all belong, we all belong to, we all belong, we all belong to the river. So rise, we all belong, we all belong to, we all belong, we all belong, we all belong to the river. So rise. What if this is the beginning? And a mule, the land nobody else would use. Cover crops and crawfish boils, turn the dirt back to soil. Braided seeds survived and grew. Little toes in a garden bed, look at how the tendrils spread. Memory of who I am, the wise cool dirt on grandma's hands. Maybe she's pulling at the thread. Well, I'm finally home. I'm finally home. Like a ceiling pushing up through the stone. I'm finally home. Gathering the strength to grow, remembering the things I know, breathing in the changing air. Resistance is a thing I wear, but now I see I'm not alone. We are here to do the healing, regeneration, remediation, and revealing solutions from the indigenous, so we plant them at the speed of trust, till we share more than a feeling, more than a feeling. Well, I'm finally home. I'm finally home. Like a ceiling pushing up through the stone. I'm finally home. All right, I saw you guys snapping with Liz. You guys mind helping me out? All right, I'm gonna teach you a part. I want to hear you all singing it back. We grow from the ground up. We grow from the ground up. We grow from the ground up. We grow, keep that going. We grow from the ground up. We grow. Well, I'm finally home. I'm finally home. Fantastic. Well, it is great to be here. Like Liz said, I'm just completely sort of beside myself at the outpouring of love and generosity, and like, this is what community looks like. It is such a privilege to be a part of this celebration for an evening. I've got a new record that's going to be coming out in January. I'm doing a few songs from that. Thanks. The album is entirely inspired by climate change solutions. I feel like we have a good idea of what the problem might be, but I also think part of the problem is that most of our cultural storytelling around climate change is about sort of the apocalypse. It's about fatalism. And there's a lot of other amazing solutions out there. So that first song was about rewilding our rivers, putting the bends back into them. That much of them were straightened for agricultural purposes. That last song was about this amazing regenerative farm in Grafton, New York. They use Afro and indigenous practices to sequester carbon back into the earth, and then all the food they produce goes to black and brown communities in Albany, New York. Albany is deemed by the US government as a food desert, and they reject that phrase because there's nothing natural about people not having access to food. So they call it a food apartheid. And then this next song is about the resurrection of the woolly mammoth. Which is exactly where I usually lose people. I am a woolly mammoth, frozen in the ice, trying to bring me back to life. I took my double helix from the permafrost, and I remember all the friends I've lost. Scalpel underneath the skin, that's the cost to start again. A lonely wait for bells to chime, there'll be no bride of Frankenstein. If I could go back to you. If I could go back, would I want to? The last thing I remember before the weight of snow is how Aurora Borealis glowed. 4,000 years, 4,000 dreams, I woke to radios and computer screens. They speak a language I don't know. They cut my flesh, they freeze my bones. My box to Oxford, my heart to Spain. White coat men don't say my name. Do they even know me? If I could go back to you. If I could go back, would I want to? If I could go back to you. If I could go back, would peace. It's a weird one. That's a weird one, guys. I used to think life was just down. When Joe got up, he pushed Jack to the ground. And then the cliche got to me. Love took hold. Now all I see is South Carolina, where the rocking chair sway. She dreams of a wraparound porch and snapping peas all day. I used to laugh at the simple way. Now it's a new world I see. She's 5'5" with big brown eyes. She don't eat meat, but she can eat you alive. I'm a northern star, smitten by the southern sky. Kentucky, keep your whiskey, and Georgia, keep your peach. My Carolina is sweeter than sweet. I thought love had given up on me. Now it's a new world I see. But she can eat you alive. I'm a northern star, smitten by the southern sky. Kentucky, keep your whiskey. Georgia, keep your peach. Well, my Carolina is sweeter than sweet. I thought love had given up on me. Now it's a new world I see. I thought love had given up on me. Now it's a new world I see. Oh, it's a new world I see. Well, I don't know when the last time I've seen Liz Longley. It's probably been, I want to say, we've been trying to measure sort of like things that have happened in our lives and measure it back. And then there's also the COVID vortex of time. But I want to say it's probably been at least 6 years since we've seen each other. We went to college together, and one of my favorite memories was of spending time with our laptops, and we would share different booking contacts back and forth, trying to base, oh, like you played here, well, I played here. And we were all just trying to figure it out. And we're still trying to figure it out, but it was way easier then. And so this song I ended up recording with Crystal Bowersox, but Liz and I wrote it together in my apartment, whenever the hell that was, 2014. So welcome back to the stage, Liz Long.
If I only took the time, if I gave you my best, would I still be looking behind? Would I have these regrets? If I could change one thing, if I could change the ending, I'd kiss the sorrow from your face and put our love back in its place. If I could change one thing,
If I stood by your side, if I just bit my tongue, if I didn't have so much pride, would I still have your love? If I could change one thing, if I could change the ending, I'd kiss the sorrow from your face and put our love back in its place. If I could change one thing, could we rewrite our history? Maybe get back to the beginning.
if I could change one thing,
If I could change the ending,
if I could change one thing, maybe we could change the ending. I'd kiss the sorrow from your face and put our love back in its place. If I could change one thing, if I could change one thing, if I could change one thing.
Seth Glier.
Thanks. Well, this was a Greg and Michelle request, and this is a song that I wrote right at the beginning of the pandemic, and it's about when things don't go as you planned, and how sometimes that is the greatest opportunity to reimagine how you want the rest of your life to look. This is called the coronation. When this storm is all over and there's no risk of exposure, will we still stand where we stood? Will it be back to business as usual? Can we build the world more beautiful than we ever thought we could? Welcome to the coronation, where all creation gets an invitation to a new world order. I'm talking about a liberation from my story of separation, where together we find salvation, love with no borders. It's just around the corner. It's just around. The crown can come from the ashes, even as the lightning flashes. We will use the sparks to see the birth that came from the forest. The peace with the perpetual motion is stealing our humanity. Welcome to the coronation, where all creation gets an invitation to a new world order. I'm talking about a liberation from my story of separation, where together we find salvation, love with no borders. A reunion meant for everyone. A reunion meant for everyone. Everyone. Welcome to the coronation, where all creation gets an invitation to a new world order. I'm talking about a liberation from my story of separation, where together we find salvation, love with no borders. It's just around the corner. Yes, I'll meet you around the corner. Come meet me around the corner. Yes, I'll meet you around the corner. So, how many of you guys were at this this show we did? Was it December? Was that? Do I remember that correctly? Yeah, close to correct. Everything's close to correct with you. All right, October. All right. I'm not going to argue with you. Well, as I was coming in today, I don't know if you noticed, but there's like all kinds of beautiful mushrooms popping up in the front lawn of Greg's house. You can eat them, by the way. But one of the things that's completely obsessed my life and consumed it over the last couple years, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you have seen that I've completely given up on that shit. And now all I really do is I post pictures of mushrooms that I've foraged from the woods. That's the only thing that I do on that platform now. You're welcome. But about 2.5 years ago, I just started going out in the woods and checking them out, and I had a little mycology book, and then I started taking them home and doing spore prints and just slowly learning what I could eat and what would make me talk to God for a week. And one of the things that happened about 6 months into learning how to forage was I came across this patch of yellowfoot chanterelle mushrooms. And one of the ways of identifying chanterelles is you bring it up to your nose and you smell it, and it should smell sweet, almost like apricots or something. And as soon as I smelled this mushroom, my spine just straightened, and I felt this sort of source of energy just shoot all the way down my body, all the way through my feet and back into the earth. And the whole experience felt, I was not on mushrooms at the time, by the way, but the whole experience felt a whole lot like deja vu. Like, even though I had never seen chanterelles before, this was a new hobby of mine, it really felt like I was reconnecting with a knowledge that was very old, that I once had access to. One of the sweet things about foraging is I've met this couple who they get in their kayaks every weekend and they go into the Connecticut River, and along the banks they harvest wild red rice. And at the end of last autumn, they had 3 mason jars full of this wild red rice. And they invited me and my wife over to dinner. I went into the woods and I got some oyster mushrooms, and we had this humble feast together around a fire. And I've never had another experience in my life where every single bite I put into my mouth, I knew exactly the place in the forest that was from. So it felt so simple and at the same time totally revolutionary. This is a song about mushrooms and about friendship and about listening and learning from the wisdom of the woods if you are quiet enough. It was just above freezing as the morning mist was lifting. We put in at the oxbow, then we started drifting. We had nowhere to be. There was so much to see. The egrets and the ospreys chasing down a morning wind. A fisherman pulling up rainbows just to throw them back again. Quiet royalty, hiding in the reeds. The air was raining down messages, answering every question. And I swear I heard a whippoorwill sing. There's meaning in what each moment brings. Doesn't seem like much, but it's everything. I leaned into a Douglas fir, the bark against my spine. It felt more alive than me, more in touch with time. The roots were reaching down. Once again I found the air was raining down messages, answering every question. And I swear I heard a whippoorwill sing. There's wisdom in reimagining. Doesn't seem like much, but it's everything. It's everything. It's everything. brought red rice from the river. I brought mushrooms from the forest, carefully collecting what the earth provided for us. We lit a sunset fire and began the preparation. It felt like we were part of an ancient conversation. Don't know where the hours went, but it was time well spent. And I swear I heard a whippoorwill sing. There's meaning in what each moment brings. Doesn't seem like much, but it's everything. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything. As the sun rolls up over the sea, everyone was singing in a minor key. Buddhists, Hindus, Jews, and priests gathered around for the Jubilee. Two old ladies still waiting on a sign, growing bitter with age like a yellowtail wine, shouting at the junkies in the cold street light, do the next right thing or the next thing right. Whoa, you're a long way from home. Hear me sing, whoa, people need a miracle to do the next right thing. Hey, even voices and choir preachers, hey, diddle, diddle, now the feet on screechers, moan up the stairs and rolling in bed. She been talking to God since 2 a.m., saying, I don't want to go, I don't want to die, but her sister's got to save her seat in the sky. And you can judge me, grade me, shed some light, do the next right thing or the next thing right. Whoa, you're a long way from home. Hear me sing, whoa, people need a miracle to do the next right thing. Whoa, you're a long way from home. Hear me sing, whoa, people need a miracle to do the next right thing.
All right, the man who needs no introduction. Are you cheating? I'm cheating.
I'm not cheating.
All right.
I'm going for my memories from the 1990s.
I won't tell anyone how old I was.
God had a name, what would it be, and would you call it to his face? If you were faced with him in all his glory, what would you ask if you had just one question?
Yeah, yeah, God is good. Yeah, yeah, God is great. Yeah, 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 yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slap like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home.
If God had a face, what would it look like and what you ought to see? If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and in Jesus and the saints and all the prophets.
Yeah, yeah, God is good. Yeah, yeah, God is great. Yeah, 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 yeah. What if God was one of us? What's a slap like one of us? Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. Nobody calling on the phone except for the Pope maybe in Rome. Yeah, yeah, God is good. Yeah, yeah, God is great. Yeah, 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 yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slap like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. Nobody calling on the phone except for the Pope maybe in Rome. Yeah, man. J-Mac, everybody. We should do a hair gel commercial together. We'd be great. I'm not right about a lot of things, but I think I'm right about that. Since the dawn of time it's been going down, we've been pushing seeds into the ground, growing a garden of hypocrisy. The founding fathers found nothing wrong with saying everyone belongs. We're taking part in the sin of slavery. The soil's still stained with blood, buried in the mud. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Whoa, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Whoa, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. Still living in the land where money talks. The poor man begs as the rich man walks on the backs of the worker bees he's keeping down. And we're all slaves to our appetite. Want more for less, we want it overnight. So everyone stays stuck on the merry-go-round. Though the seed has grown, it's time for us to own. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Whoa, there's gonna be poison.
poison in the fruit. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Whoa, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. Where do you start when there's so much to restore? We gotta dig a little deeper than we've ever dug before. I believe we can untwist the vine that's wrapped around our storyline. I know we can't ignore it anymore. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Oh, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Oh, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Oh, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. There's poison in the roots, poison in the roots. Oh, there's gonna be poison in the fruit. Well, this was a request of Greg and Michelle's as well, and this song came in an unusual way. You know, sometimes when you walk into a hotel room and there's just this there's a feeling that's been left behind by someone. I walked into my apartment and there was just this sad feeling. It wasn't mine. I was doing just fine, but I could tell that this feeling was sort of wandering around, and I wanted it to feel comfortable. I didn't want to tell it to just shoo away. So I went over to the piano. I started playing these chords. And then about 45 minutes later, I looked up, and this song was pretty much there. It's not always like that. Boy, I sure wish it is, though. I don't want you to slow down. I don't want you to change. I just thought you should know I don't feel myself today. I don't think it's the snow now. I don't think it's the freezing rain. Maybe a little of both, okay. I've always been this way. I hate to admit it, I think I could use your help. Someone to talk to who won't talk about themselves. My heart is a boat that takes on too much water. This time it's pulling me under. I thought of leaving the house, the dishes soak in the sink.
What a danger it is when one has too much time to think. Too much time. I hate to admit it, I think I could use your help. Someone to talk to who won't talk about themselves. My heart isn't bold, that takes on too much water. This time it's pulling me under. It's time for me to change the weather. I've done it before. As the sunlight for more. I hate to admit it, I think I could use your help. Someone to talk to who won't talk about themselves. My heart isn't bold, it takes on too much water. This time it's pulling me under. It's pulling me under.
Well, this song is talk about it as Liz said, a left-hand turn. This next one will be one. So I'm going to be actually out on tour for the better part of this year, and thank you. Yeah, it's feeling great. I realized back in June. I don't know if you can relate to this, but back in June I realized I think I may be under-socialized. And I went to do some blood work, and so I went down to the lab. I like going early in the morning, and so I'm there at 8:30, and I'm the first one in. I'm doing some blood work, and then this woman walks in. She was clearly a regular. Her name was Mrs. Jackson, and the nurses greet her, and they go, "Mrs. Jackson, welcome. How are you doing today?" And Mrs. Jackson goes, "As good as you can be when all your friends are dead." And then I said out loud, "Wah, wah." She did not like that. So this is a song about saying things when you probably shouldn't. I'm not singing it for you. I'm singing it for the men in the room. Everybody's doing some new thing these days, but me, I'm still old-fashioned with old-fashioned ways. I am a white male heterosexual guy. It's awfully good to be me. Since the dawn of humanity, I've been the mover and the shaker and the territory taker. I'm a white male heterosexual, always had the world on a string. And it's an absolute no-brainer. I'm the very best explainer to everyone on everything. I mean, for instance, just let me tell you,
blah, 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 blah about whatever while you're ignored. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, for instance, just let me tell you blah, 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 blah about whatever while you grow bored. Because as I was saying before you interrupted, I'm a white male, heterosexual. Everything I do is a blast, and I never like to dwell on the past, like what I did in French Guyana, Tanzania, and Botswana. I'm a white male, heterosexual, always been the top of the heap. I got the attitude and swagger, I'm a total knuckle dragger. I'm 6 foot tall but half an inch deep. I met a woman, she's so open-minded. She went to Vassar, she got a social work degree. She had a girlfriend, that kind of girlfriend. And then that open-minded woman went and married me. I know there'll come a day, hope it's 30 years away, she's gonna figure out beyond the slightest doubt that I'm a white male, heterosexual, as useless as a human can be. I hope she'll keep me at a pity, like a puppy, like a kitty, like a cuddly household pet, 'cause that's the best that you can get when you're a white male, heterosexual like me. Start spreading the news. I told you it was going to be left turn. Man, thank you guys so much. To JT on sound, give him a round of applause. To you guys, thank you so much for showing up. To Liz Longley, my gosh, I could do this every night of the week. Greg, Michelle, thank you so much for including us in your lives, and for leading us into this absolutely beautiful, beautiful journey of getting to know your family. Thank you so, so much. Love you guys. I'll leave you with this one. I can write about dreams and where I've been. I just can't write about where I am. That's why I don't have a song for you. But each time I try, the rhymes I use feel contrived, feel like a tribute. And I believe our song should be the truth. A song that says we're on the right track, and I've got your back. We forgive each time we're wrong, so that when this world grinds you, a melody finds you. Come and sing it in my arms. This is gonna be our song. Our song is that summer with no AC. First apartment, small town, Main Street. We're still learning how to sing along. Where the faucet leaks and the bills stack up, we both know that the shower sucks. The summer I learned every Springsteen song. Baby, we were born to run on the right track, and I've got your back. We forgive each time we're wrong, so that when this world grinds you, a melody finds you. Come and sing it in my arms. This is gonna be our song. You can't hear it on the radio, because it's just for me and you. You can't play it for your friends at home, 'cause our song takes two. We're on the right track, and I've got your back. We forgive each time we're wrong. When this world grinds you, a melody finds you. It's one we write as we go along. Come and sing it in my arms. This is gonna be our song. This is gonna be our song. Now this is gonna be our song. This is gonna be our song.
We're gonna see who won the guitar. Just a moment. Everybody give it up for Seth Glier and Liz Longley. Woo! Thank you. And thank you all for coming and supporting. And I want to say we've raised over $28,000 so far. That's the newest update. So thank you for putting the Moonshot in orbit, and it's orbiting. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you. And let's see if we got that guitar. Do we know? We're looking. It seems like the bidding is still going on.
All right, guys, so we have this gorgeous Yamaha signed in metallic silver by the amazing artists tonight. The current high bidder, as of a few seconds ago, oh my God, yeah, this is coming through like by by the millisecond right now. Okay, I feel like I should reload this a couple times. Hold on, what's happening? Okay, all right, we got to stop it at some point. Okay, so yep, okay, all right, it went higher. I'm just gonna keep reloading and see what happens. Oh, we got a bidding war on our hands. Okay, all right. We got to call it. I mean, last reload. Let's see what happens. And the highest bidder with a very generous bid, Mr. Shao. Come on up here. Get this guitar, my man. You earned it. Come on. Come get it. Here you are, good sir. Woo! Thank you so much to everybody that's here. Thank you to everybody that's been tuning in online. We're going to keep this thing going. If you believe in the power of music to totally transform the place that somebody is in, then donate. Right now, we're not closing the option to donate here for the next 24 hours. All of the donations are going to the Samuel Pampel Foundation, and it's a wonderful, worthy cause. And just get ready, because there's a lot more wonderful things to come from Moonshot Concerts. Thank you, everybody. And that concludes our evening.
Trying to bring me back to life. Took my double helix from the permafrost, and I remember all the friends I've lost. Scalpel underneath the skin, that's the cost to start again. A lonely wait for bells to chime, there'll be no bride of Frankenstein. Last thing I remember before the weight of snow is how Aurora Borealis glowed. 4,000 years, 4,000 dreams, hooked to radios and computer screens. They speak a language I don't know. They cut my flesh, they freeze my bones. My box to Oxford, my heart to Spain. White coat men don't say my name. Do they even know